Here is a good old pair of rollerblades. They are Rollerblade Spiritblades, and they are a cheaper version of a rollerblade, but they are affordable. They are rollerblades with 78mm wheels and 80A hardness. They're a good pair of rollerblades, and I am going to use them. Here at this park, this is the Clear Lake Park, and has a beautiful view. A lot of tourists come here. They often come to enjoy the moment and then go along their way. Has some nice sceneries here at this park, and this is where I'm going to be skating today. Let's see where these Rollerblade Spiritblades can take me. The feel on these rollerblades are, you can tell that they are on the cheaper side. These skates only cost me $50. I got them in Canada, in Ontario, from a store called Sports Check. Despite the cost, they do roll pretty well. The rubber that is on the wheels, you can feel the ground a little more than usual, so your feet will vibrate a little bit more. But as far as the comfort level of the skates, they are very comfortable on the inside. They are skates that look like they are meant to be designed to support the foot more, and for beginners that are skating like me, and even experts can use these skates. People that already have a lot of experience with skates. Maybe you don't want a skate that is too hard on your feet, and this would be a skate that is not hard on your feet at all. Now I'm skating up this rough patch right here and got a rock stuck right in my wheel. Try to remove the rock. Rocks will be the quickest thing to a face plant, and that's pretty much as worse as it gets. It's just as bad as rolling over a crack, just the right way. I do try to pick up some speed on these skates, and I tried to just pretty much experiment with them just to see how far I can go with them, push them to their limit, but not over the edge. And that's a good view right here. Rollerblade Spiritblade. I'm always cautious when passing people, because these are new inline skates for me, and I have not used them yet. This is my first row on these skates, and I'm very surprised at the speed I am picking up. Even the corners I can take. Don't ask me why I like to roll on objects such as this gravel. I just want to see how good the skate really is. I did notice though, whenever I roll through grass, they roll a lot slower than some skates. Probably because they have the stopper on the right foot, and I think the stopper may drag through the grass because the wheels are 78mm wheels, so that means that the wheels would be smaller than some skates. Again, also I chose to wear these skates because I wore a previous pair of skates that are called Bauer inline hockey skates, and I love those skates. and I will be posting videos of those skates and me and those skates. But those skates have a certain way of gripping your foot, and it put a pretty nasty blister on my left foot. And right now I am skating in these skates because they have more cushion inside the skates, so the blister will not rub against my foot. And until that can heal, then I will be using these skates. But I will be happy to go back to my Bowers. Those are also brand new skates that I got in Canada. Those cost me about $119. We've exited the park, and we are now cruising around in the parking lot, seeing where these foot jets can take us. I do like the colors of the skate. Gray and black seems to go well together to me. It's a good contrast. Sometimes I kind of push my limits a little bit, but I don't take it too far. One wrong move and I can just slip right into that water. Have to be careful. These wheels don't do too well on slick surfaces, so if you do see a patch of water, I do go straight and I try not to turn. There is a surface coming up ahead. I'm going to experiment with these skates on a wood surface. More like a deck or a fishing pier. And yes, I am showing off right here. I actually have no problem crossing over with these skates, even though I have the stopper on the back right foot. Here's that wooden deck. And this is that's one of the bigger jumps I've done in my experience in inline skating. I haven't done too many jumps, but I'm getting better at it. There are some pretty sizable cracks on this deck, so I try my best not to roll in them. Sometimes you just need to take that breather. Once you're ready, you take off again, pick up speed, and there are those cracks. Oop, almost went in one. That deck was pretty fun. Now you may be asking, what is that I am wearing on my right arm? That is a splint. When I was inline skating in Tennessee 6 weeks ago, I did fall and I did fracture my arm. I fractured the radius bone on my right arm, and I have a 3mm gap right on the joint of my wrist. I've already had it checked out by the doctor, and he said that I did not require surgery and that it should be just healed on its own. But I'm at the point, 6 weeks, I have not been skating, so I am now getting back into shape. I am pressing 200 pounds, so I need to work some of this fat off. There's no better way for me to exercise than inline skating. I'd rather skate over jogging any day. It's just so much fun. Again, rolling through grass is not ideal for these skates, but I do try to push the limits. frames on the bottom of these skates are plastic. At least they appear to look plastic. Practicing my crossover maneuver and seeing how much speed I can get through some grass. I do feel more energetic today, and I always like to try new things, so it doesn't matter to me if the skate is the most expensive skate in the world or a cheaper skate within reason. I don't mind to try them all. As I roll down this hill right here, I am going to be coming back to the same spot where I pretty much started off. I really do enjoy the scenery over here. The palm trees on each side. And this is one of my favorite fishing spots where I can catch a lot of croaker. It's a type of fish. Something very exhilarating about rolling over wood. Now here is the next spot. This is just outside of that Clear Lake Park. And I am starting off on the bike trail, which pretty much starts on the bridge. I tried to gain some speed here, but of course there's rocks and there's gravel and there might be a little bit of trash laying around too. And there goes my hat. My hat just flew right off my head. Need to go back and get it before a car runs over it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Use my selfie stick to get the hat, pull it over, wait for traffic to stop, and just pick the hat up. That is the hat my brother-in-law gave me when he visited New York. So I can't let that one go. It says New York, New York on that hat. But I just start off as I was and continue on skating. Whenever I get out and I skate, I love to see the atmosphere and I like to see the people. I'm very surprised when I see someone walk past me and to see them enjoying the same weather that I am enjoying. And also when they see me, they can see a new light about skating. Maybe it's something that they wanted to do too, and they just forgot about it. The view is kind of limited right here. We got two concrete barriers on both sides. And now for your enjoyment, I will turn on some music. This looks like a very interesting place to skate. Some pretty nice boats over here. They don't have any guardrails. I think it's a yacht club. Sidewalks are pretty smooth. Yep, gotta tag that. I love exaggerated curves and sidewalks. As I exit, I will be rolling into a neighborhood. The pros about rolling into a neighborhood would be there are less dogs to chase you. I have encountered my fair share of dogs, and they are anything but pleasing. Can I outskate dogs? Well, it depends on what type of dog it is. If it's a small dog, I can outskate it. But if it's a bigger dog, then they can pretty much keep up. Either way, I wouldn't want to look forward to tripping or falling in a crack because I'm trying to outskate a dog anyway. I have 3 dogs of my own, and I keep them in their respectable gait. My crossovers look pretty nice. I'm actually kind of surprised because I expected to slip more on these cheaper wheels, and they are holding their grip to the concrete. And this is about 7 o'clock p.m. Normally the concrete has cooled down so that your wheels will not sink into the asphalt around this time, but usually the worst time to skate would be around 3 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock. That's the hottest point of the day. And anytime you're going on black asphalt is when you are going to drag, and you are not going to get very far very fast. Your legs are going to tire out quicker than usual. And it also depends on the hardness of your wheels. These wheels are 80A hardness, and that would mean that they're pretty soft for me. I think a wheel I would like better would be more like a 86A, or maybe a little higher. If you go too high, then you will slip too. I guess it depends on your body weight and how you skate and what you want to do with your skates. Do you want them to grip the ground more, or do you want them to slide from underneath your feet? I am feeling pretty comfortable in these skates considering all that I am doing. There's some water right here, some boats. It's pretty interesting to have your house that close to water. Just jump in your boat and go. How do you get to work? Drive me boat. Your house is across the lake? Yeah, man, it takes me 15 minutes. I always do that with every skate. Every skate that I own, I try to run through grass with them, see how fast I can maneuver myself. So far, I've been able to maneuver myself the best running through grass would be with the Bauer Vapor Inline hockey skates. That, and they don't have a stopper on the back of those, so I roll pretty smooth. We're back on the trail now, and it's full speed ahead. I have a nice concrete wall that I can try to get close to. Just don't go in a crack. Yep, I hit the crack. So why do I skate? I skate because it's fun, and there's multitudes of things you can do with inline skates. You skate to improve. You skate to get better. Because if you stayed the same, then you wouldn't get anywhere. You push your limits. If I was a skater like everybody else was, I would be in an indoor skating rink in the AC with music, skating in circles for hours. But that's not me. I enjoy the outdoors and falling. That's always pleasant. I safely fell. Skid on my knee. Man, there's no holes. I'm actually quite surprised. I figure I would tear a hole in my knee. These jeans are Wranglers. Thank you, Wrangler. Your jeans have proved to be durable and effective. I started wearing Wranglers when I inline skate because they are more durable. I've wore Levi's and other types of pants, and they tear up quite easily. Wranglers are only $10 from Walmart, and Levi's are $50 or $60. So yeah, you do the math. I will wear this dirt stain on my pants with honor. Only people will know that I am a true inline skater with guts. Practicing my hopping skills. Big hop or small hop, it's a hop. That's the only way I can improve and get better. You try hopping over objects and being 200 pounds. Here we go again. I seem to forget there's a concrete wall. And I made it safely out of that one too. It's like, oh look, there's a concrete wall. Let's speed up. Not considering these are new skates and you don't know how to use them yet. Towards the end of this skate, I am getting rather tired, but I will press on. There's a 2-foot step there. I've been trying to figure out how to take the stopper off the back of my skate, but yeah, something tells me to keep it on in case of an emergency. Well, my name is James Mackey, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Once again, here is a picture of my inline skates.